Happy New Year. I'm Doug Ero, President and General Manager of Longo Toyota. We hope you had a safe, happy, and most importantly, healthy holiday season. Welcome and thanks for joining us tonight for our virtual launch of the all-new 2021 Toyota Mirai. This vehicle launch is a special one to Longo Toyota. We are just one of a handful of Toyota dealers that are authorized to sell and service Mirai since its inception in 2015. It's the only hydrogen-powered fuel cell vehicle in the Toyota lineup. It produces zero emissions, and its only byproduct is clean water. Mirai is also special for me personally. I have been driving a Toyota Mirai every day for over 4 years. The Mirai's advanced technology, powerful torque, and luxury-like interior, along with the fact that it is environmentally friendly, makes it my favorite Toyota vehicle to drive. A few days ago, I was lucky enough to be one of the first people to drive the 2021 Mirai. While I love the current generation Mirai, I was blown away by the new 2021 Mirai at first glance. Its aggressively sculpted exterior styling and interior appointments told me it was a major upgrade from the current model, even before I turned the car on. Once I got in the car and put it through its paces on the 605 freeway, it truly blew me away with its amazing performance. It was very powerful with strong torque, extremely quiet, rode like it was on rails, and got incredible range in real-world driving. The Mirai provides an amazing driving experience and has the comforts of a luxury vehicle. It also offers incredible savings as you look at the total value proposition. A low lease or finance payment, complimentary maintenance, a complimentary $15,000 fuel card, and 21 free rental days in case you want to swap out your Mirai for another vehicle or are heading outside the California fueling network. We are thrilled to introduce the all-new 2021 Mirai. Before we begin with the product portion of this virtual launch, I'd like to tell you a little bit about us. For those of you that are first-time Longo guests, Longo Toyota has been part of the community in Southern California for over 53 years. Mr. Dominic Longo founded Longo Toyota in 1967 on Valley Boulevard in El Monte. When Mr. Longo passed away in 1985, the dealership was sold to Penske Corporation to carry on Mr. Longo's legacy of great guest service and market leadership. The Longo campus at our present location in El Monte opened in 1987 and has been expanded and modernized multiple times since. Thanks to our loyal guests, we have been the #1 dealer in the world every single year since Mr. Longo opened the doors in 1967. In 2017, during our 50th anniversary, we sold our 1 millionth vehicle all time. But don't let our size fool you. While we are big in volume, our goal is to take care of each guest one at a time. Our #1 priority is taking care of our guests in order to build lifetime relationships. We are proud of the team we have built. We employ over 700 team members that represent 21 countries and collectively speak over 40 languages and dialects. At Longo Toyota, we give back to our community and actively support local schools, hospitals, charities, and other organizations. It is important for us that we support those who support us. These are challenging times, and we want to make buying and servicing your car more convenient for you. We have been delivering cars and sending our mobile service trucks to homes for years, and during these times, we've enhanced these services with Longo Direct. In April of this year, we put the services we bring to you under the brand of Longo Direct. With Longo Direct, you can shop and purchase 100% online and have your vehicle delivered right to your door. We can also pick up your car, have it serviced, and deliver it back to you. Parts and accessories can also be ordered online and delivered to you. It is a convenient and safe way to do business with us. Of course, if you choose to come visit us at the dealership, we'd love to have you. Please know we have taken extra precautions to ensure our guests and team members are safe. There are daily temperature checks and health checks for our team members. Social distancing is enforced. Masks are required. Plexiglass shields have been installed and we sanitize hourly and deep clean nightly. Most recently, we limited indoor capacity, installed an outdoor showroom to manage overflow, and implemented special hours to accommodate seniors and those with chronic conditions or compromised immune systems. Now, let's get into why you all joined us tonight. Everyone, including me, has been anxiously awaiting for the all-new 2021 Mirai. I am pleased to introduce Neil Polzin, who is our business development manager at Longo Toyota and is a Mirai owner himself. In fact, Neil was actually the very first guest to take delivery of the first generation Mirai here in California. Here's Neil to tell you more about this progressive vehicle. Neil?
Thanks, Doug. Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Neil Polzin, and welcome to the 2021 Mirai virtual launch. I am extremely excited to provide you with a walk around on this amazing car. I personally love the Mirai. Along with many of the trailblazers on this call, I've been driving a Mirai since it was introduced at the end of 2015. 5 years and 2 Mirais later, I'm looking forward to getting into one of these 2021s in just a few weeks. The changes Toyota made on the all-new Mirai versus the previous generation are huge. Let us start off with the design. The 21 Mirai has been completely redesigned and is built to look sporty, striking, and elegant all at the same time. It has coupe-like proportions and a bolder stance. The new Mirai conveys a sense of motion with the classic GT look, long hood and sweeping roofline, while staying a practical 4-door sedan. The body tapers in the rear and blends into an integrated rear spoiler. The newer Mirai has a coefficient of drag of just 0.29. It's more streamlined and aerodynamic than the previous model. This is achieved by a full, flat undercover, aero-stabilizing fins, and even windshield wipers that retract into a lower position when not in use. For 2021, the Mirai now comes in 2 trims, XLE and Limited. Both trims come with the auto-leveling bi-beam LED headlights and the LED rear taillights. The back taillights create a unique nighttime signature with 3 distinct gradation lines. And check out this small detail. On the headlights, you have Mirai etched here on the side. The power folding outside mirrors feature integrated turn signals, defrosters, and puddle lights. Both trims come standard with 19-inch wheels, with the Limited grade getting black machine finish wheels. There are also optional 20-inch super chrome alloys for the Limited trim that you see here. The 21 Mirai will be offered in 5 exterior colors: black, oxygen white, supersonic red, heavy metal, and behind me here is hydro blue. This one is exclusive to the Limited grade. And wow, does it pop! To do so, it's painted with primer, a silver base, a clear coat, blue, and then finally another clear coat. I had the chance to visit Motomachi plant in 2019 where they build the Mirais and witness this process. And let me tell you, the crew is nothing short of artisans. Now let's talk performance. This car moves. Wider, lower, longer, and new suspension paired with a much wider tire, the new Mirai handles exceptionally well. The car is based on Toyota's new global architecture, the GAL platform, the same platform used for the Lexus LS sedan. The drive wheels moved from front-wheel drive on the 2020 to a rear-wheel drive on the 2021. This is huge for driving dynamics and handles much more like a luxury sedan and provides a more engaging driving experience. The engineers were able to achieve a 50-50 weight distribution. The suspension is completely overhauled. The multi-link suspension in both front and rear, active cornering assist, is standard to reduce understeer. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, are you ready to geek out? Let's start off with the basics for those who are new to the Mirai world. This is a fuel cell electric vehicle, or FCEV for short. Think about a fuel cell as a plugless electric car. There is no need to charge the battery versus an EV. Instead, you simply fill up the tank with hydrogen, which can take approximately 5 minutes. An FCEV generates its own electricity on board from the hydrogen along with oxygen in the air, with water as the only emission. Electricity is used to drive the vehicle, with any excess stored in a lithium-ion battery. A fuel cell stack combines the stored hydrogen with oxygen from the air in a chemical reaction that produces electric current and pure water. The water purges occasionally on its own, meaning the water is released from a hidden vent pipe beneath the car, or you have the H2O button that will prompt the water to purge on demand. Perfect for those tailgaters. And that's part of why the fuel cells are so amazing. All of the power and convenience of an internal combustion engine, with the only emission being water. The 21 Mirai's fuel cell stack is about 20% smaller and amazingly 50% lighter than the previous generation. A compact, lightweight power control unit is now integrated in the fuel cell case, further reducing the overall system size. The new Mirai sees a 12% increase in power output with 182 horsepower and 221 foot-pounds of torque. Moving to a lithium-ion battery, engineers shaved 5 pounds to get down to 98.3 while achieving a higher capacity than the nickel metal hydride battery used in the previous generation. The entire fuel cell system and battery is seamless in operation. It will automatically switch from using the battery energy and the fuel cell electricity during the drive to provide a linear response. The total driving range is increased by approximately 30%. Sure, the tank's about 10% larger, but most of that increase comes from an improved efficiency despite being a bigger vehicle. The EPA rating is approximately 350 miles on the Limited and just over 400 on the XLE. All those extra features on the Limited come with a little bit extra weight, which is what's resulting in that shorter range. The Mirai's hydrogen fuel is stored in 3 carbon fiber reinforced high-pressure tanks. The first mounted longitudinally in the center of the car, another mounted transversely under the rear seat, and the third below the battery. The 3 tanks together hold about 11 pounds of hydrogen at 10,000 psi, or 70 bar for the viewers who are more metrically inclined. So you might be thinking, what's the catch? Well, simply put, it fits into your daily routine just like a gasoline car, except you fill it with hydrogen. No worrying about charging overnight for a few hours. Just get in, buckle up, push the start button, put it in drive, and off you go. Did you know that it can even start with an outside temperature as low as negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit? I've seen many a popular electric vehicle, Tesla, that has ran out of juice driving down from Big Bear, not realizing the cold dramatically reduces the battery's range. That's not a problem for fuel cell vehicles. The Mirai provides excellent everyday driving performance. You now have 3 different driving modes to choose from: Eco, Normal, and Sport. On Normal provides an excellent balance between driving performance and fuel efficiency. Selecting Eco mode prioritizes efficiency by optimizing the air conditioning and reduces pedal responsiveness. On the other hand, Sport mode quickens accelerator response and tightens steering feel for a more dynamic driving experience.
Wow, that was a lot, wasn't it? Don't worry, you'll soon have a chance to ask questions. If you're joining us live, feel free to start adding some of those into the chat feature now. Simply put, the new Mirai is a technological marvel. Let's quickly talk about the luxurious interior. The entire interior provides more room than the first generation Mirai. The dash is nearly 3 inches wider in this generation to offer the true feeling of spaciousness. The dash is built to flow into the door panels and wrap around the driver and passenger. The console armrest is also significantly wider and longer. Speaking personally, I love the new placement of the standard wireless Qi charger. The materials are top-notch, but don't worry, whether you choose the light or the dark interior, the soft text is always animal-free. With a choice of copper color or satin chrome metal trim, it will outline the console and appear throughout the vehicle. The upholstery stitching with the copper trim is beige, and with the satin chrome, it will be gray. There are 2 rows of switches and buttons, one below the center display, and another here centered below that for the air conditioning and climate functions. This is pretty cool too. An infrared reflective layer on the roof-facing surface will help reduce the heat buildup inside the cabin, resulting in a reduced electrical load on the air conditioning system. Also, Within the headliner, a layer of thin silate will also help block heat as well as provide additional sound dampening. All Mirai comes standard with an 8-inch digital gauge cluster, a 4.2-inch multi-information display, and a 12.3-inch touchscreen multimedia display. This 12.3-inch touchscreen provides sharp detail for the standard built-in navigation system. It also comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, and Sirius XM. Now the seats. The XLE comes with heated front seats, an 8-way power adjustable driver, along with a 4-way power adjustable passenger seat, dual zone automatic climate control, a smart key system, interior reading lights, Qi wireless charger, a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. The rear seats are super comfortable with plenty of leg and headroom. The Mirai now seats 5 passengers, and along with a 9.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the trunk, that's enough to fit about 2 sets of golf bags. Stepping up to the limited trim, you'll have everything on the XLE, plus ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, 3-zone climate control, ambient lighting, a digital rear view mirror with a garage door opener, digital touch switches on the rear of the center console, a panoramic roof, along with sunshades for the rear and rear side windows. I recently had a chance to drive it myself. I was backing out of a parking spot while there was still a lot of morning dew on the back window. Digital rear view mirror to the rescue. Let's face it, none of us rate for the rear defroster in the morning. I'm of the thought that this should be listed as a safety feature. The limited trim is available in your choice of 2 interior color options, white with the brown or the strictly black.
All right, let's talk about safety. The Mirai comes with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus, also known as TSS. TSS includes a host of safety features, such as pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full-speed dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, and road sign assist. The Mirai also comes standard with blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, 8 standard airbags, and also has the Toyota Star Safety System and Safety Connect. With more standard features and options than the previous generation, you'd expect the pricing to be higher than the 2020, right? Well, you won't believe, but the starting price of the new 2021 Mirai is just $49,500, and that's before any incentives or rebates. That's $9,000 less than the starting MSRP of the previous generation. An advanced technology package with bird's eye view camera, front and rear parking assist can be added to the XLE for $1,410. Those are standard features on the Limited. The Limited has a starting MSRP of $66,000 with the optional 20-inch Super Chrome alloy wheels available for $1,120. And as a reminder, each Mirai comes with a complimentary fuel card worth up to $15,000 of hydrogen. That's 3 years for leases or now up to 6 years for a purchase. Toyota Care for 3 years or 35,000 miles of service, 21 complimentary rental days during the first 3 years of ownership, and an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty on key fuel cell electric vehicle components. You also may be eligible for additional government rebates or perks like the coveted California carpool sticker. It's dark blue for 21 and will match this color great. As you can see, the 21 Mirai is a phenomenal vehicle. It has been completely redesigned and upgraded. It now has 2 trim offerings, a 5-seat layout with rear-wheel drive, increased driving range, and a completely new design both inside and out, all while maintaining the owner benefits like the complimentary hydrogen, complimentary rentals, extended Toyota Care, and you can see why we are so excited to have this vehicle on our lot. And you should be too. Longo Toyota is dedicated to the fuel cell and alternative vehicle space. We have the resources to support sales, maintenance, and repair needs for your next Mirai. For sales, we have many Mirai champions who are knowledgeable about the vehicle and its benefits. We have Toyota certified service personnel with dedicated fuel cell service bay and collision center on site. Longo Toyota is committed to putting more fuel-efficient and environmentally friendly vehicles on the road. Thank you for joining us tonight and allowing us to give you a closer look at the 2021 Mirai. We have the resources at longotoyota.com, and our Mirai champions are happy to reach out to you and tell you more about it. Wow, I know that was a lot. I'm sure some of you out there have questions. Go ahead and start typing those in the chat function if you haven't already. We're going to take just a moment to reset the stage here, and we'll be right back to answer those, along with any questions that were emailed to us before the event. See you soon.